Good morning, Cedars Church family. I wanted to come to you again with another word of encouragement. One thing that has become apparent in this ever increasing state of quarantine that we are finding ourselves in is that it really does not matter who you are. Everybody is susceptible. It doesn't matter if you're rich or if you're poor or if you're famous or if you're nobody, if you're Chinese or European or American. It really doesn't matter who you are. To date, we've always looked to the news for the next rising political power or army or terrorist attack or a political dictator to make its rise on the world stage. And in the end, it all boils down to this little microscopic viral bug that brings everything into this even measure of equality for people. Suddenly the Middle East isn't fighting. Armies are standing down and world leaders are finding themselves in quarantine. Everybody is in the same boat. And so no matter who you are, you have to stay at home because yes, you can get sick. And maybe you're not going to get super sick, but maybe you'll get somebody else super sick. So at the end of the day, we are all on this level playing field. Proverbs 22:2 says, "The rich and the poor have this in common. The Lord made them both." That's very interesting. The rich and the poor have this in common. The Lord made them both. Almost like there's no difference between them. This virus it's just a 21st century example of what the Bible has been telling us for centuries, that no matter who you are, God doesn't differentiate between people based upon their social status. In the end of the day, we both have sin in our lives. It doesn't matter who you are, if you are, again, rich or poor. Some of us have big sins, some of us have little sins, but by that we mean that sins carry different consequences. Uh, but at the end of the day, sin is sin. There were these guys I used to go hang out with. They had come out of prison and they had dealt with drug addiction. And when one day, as I was talking to them, they found out that I hadn't been an addict. They said, "Oh, well, see, you're not an addict. You don't understand these things." I said, "Oh, no, I've got a worse problem." And they said, "You do?" I said, "Yeah, I do. It's sin." And they went, "Ah, yeah, that's nothing." I said, "No, no, no, no. We all deal with the same sin." And that's really important for us to remember, because maybe your sin sends you to jail. Maybe somebody else's sin gets people mad at them. Maybe somebody else's sin only causes other people to want to rally around behind them and support them because we don't want to be convicted of our sin. But at the end of the day, sin is sin. And every single one of us needs Jesus because Jesus paid the price for sin. So it doesn't matter what the worldly consequences of your sin are, he paid the price for our sin. So we all need Jesus. And no matter how rich you are, you can't cover the cost of your sin. And no matter how poor you are, it's good because Jesus already paid that full price. So the one thing that you can be sure of, whoever you are, is that he made you. So he made you with a purpose. Ephesians says that we are his workmanship. Some translations will say his craftsmanship, or we are his handiwork. The Greek word is poema, and that's where we get the word poem. We are his craftsmanship. We are his fine craft work. He has built us. He's built us well. He's built us like fine art. He's built us like a good poem. And you know what? He built us. He created us for a purpose. And it doesn't matter who you are. You've been created for a purpose. And whoever you are, he loves you just the same. So I want you to carry that one with you today. He loves you no matter who you are. Well, God bless you guys. Have a great day. And remember, you are loved.